Hey guys, D-Man here, and today I am discussing Season 6 of Steven Universe. Hasn't been announced yet, but I'm pretty sure it's coming out. I don't know when, I'm just pretty sure it's coming out since they haven't announced it yet, but they haven't announced that Steven Universe is finished yet, so I assume there's going to be a Season 6, or maybe another movie. I don't know. I've already made a video on what I think is coming up, but I didn't go much into detail on some things. So I'm going to leave a link down below to that video. And in this video, I'm going to be focusing on one thing. I'm going to be focusing on the villain of the story. So, in my mind, right now, there is only 4 villains of the story that I can think about. 4 villains. Okay, so the first villain, and the most obvious and the most likely one, will be a gem. Some gem will turn against Steven and even the diamonds, maybe, or maybe even one of the diamonds will be like, I'm sick and tired of this, and now I'm going to turn against you, Steven. Or maybe all 3 of them will just be like, we're sick and tired of this, and Steven can finally kick their ass and do it for good this time. Just saying. Um, but anyways, yeah, it could be like the diamonds themselves. It could be one of the gems. It could be one of the corrupted gems that were healed because now they have hideous deformities on them, or they think it would be hideous, obviously. So it could be one of them. It could be like we know the off colors existed in Homeworld, like in the recesses of Homeworld. So there could be more being like the off colors, and they could be like, "Hey, just because you're nice now, we're still gonna try to kill you because you guys were assholes for thousands of years." And hell, it could even be Spinel or something like that. So it could be the first one, and the most likely one is a gem of some sort. The only question is, what gem and why? Maybe even Jasper. Okay, so the second possibility is an alien race. Now, there are several possibilities for this. One is obviously the most likely one would be an alien race that the gems pissed off by destroying their planets or something like that. And now they want revenge, so they're coming after the gems and Steven and stuff like that. And the diamonds. And maybe they even have the technology to take down the diamonds. Now that would be pretty like, oh my goodness, that's terrifying. So yeah, that's a possibility right there. Another one is that it's like a war species, like the Gems War. You know, they just went out and conquered. So another possibility is that this is also a species that goes out and conquers and tries to conquer all the gem colonies and stuff like that. Or perhaps even, I guess this is like the first one and the second one combined, but it could be perhaps even another gem species out there, maybe all male this time, I don't know. That are coming to invade these gems to take over their already made colonies. That'd be pretty interesting, wouldn't that be? If there was a whole other gem species with a whole other diamond hierarchy or whatever hierarchy it has, that'd be pretty cool. Um, but yeah, like an alien race, either either were pissed off because the gems did something bad to their planet, so they want revenge. One that's also a war, like there's also a possibility of like one that's a warfaring race, like the gems were themselves. That'd be pretty cool as well. And then the third and final option for this little alien thing, is the creators of the gems. So the gems, they act like robotic beings, I guess. It just seems like they're like artificial intelligence, like they're very advanced artificial intelligence. That's what I've always thought of the gems. So the third one is their curators. So I've always speculated, and so have a lot of other people, that they have creators. And who was the one that created them? What happened to them? Did they create them specifically to colonize other planets for some nefarious need, or did they create them and then they just went haywire? There could be several possibilities. Like, one of them is that the gems went haywire and killed their creators. One of them is that they created them for this specific purpose and then they left. And when they find out, they'll come back to kill Steven, obviously. Maybe even reset some of the gems. That'd be crazy. Um, One of them is that, like, maybe they, like, ascended. I forgot what it was. I think it was, like, Star Trek, or maybe it was a SUV, I forgot the name. Stargate or something like that, right? Where the beings can literally ascend to a higher plateau. I don't know what series it was, but it's like one of those old alien, one of those old like sci-fi series where there was a specific species that could ascend. Uh, yeah, something like that. Yeah, like it's pretty cool. So maybe that's what happened to them. Maybe they ascended, and maybe they'll even come back. Who knows? As like god type entities. That'd be crazy. But yeah, like that's the alien possibility. So that's two gems and some type of alien. The third one would have to be corrupted gems. We could think like, did they get all the corrupted gems and save them all? Yes, they could have. But it's likely that there might be some corrupted gems left out there. And I assume Steven will have like the water bubbled up so he can splash them with the water and heal them, I guess. Or give them a bath with the water. I don't know exactly how it would work, but I'm sure he could do something like that. But yeah, there could be more corrupted gems out there, including some that are super overpowered, that could destroy Steven's happy ever after. That would be pretty interesting to see, not, to say the least, you know? Especially if one of them had like intelligence or something like that, that'd be crazy. And now the fourth and final options I can think about. I'm sure there's other options for villains, but I can think about the fourth and final option for me at least. These are my four options. The fourth and final one are humans themselves. Okay, so like we all know in the real world, the governments of most nations aren't the best. And if this was ever real, I guess there wouldn't be a cover up because they would have influenced our whole entire culture and living and stuff like that. So they would have influenced our whole entire lifestyle. But if this just happened today, where whatever government landed would try to cover it up, obviously, use them for technology, and do some pretty horrible stuff. So, maybe there will be some kind of government or some kind of rogue group of humans that are going to come in and be like, hey, we've been getting to your old technology and stuff like that. We know how to use it. And we also know that gems can power stuff. So we're going to take we're going to take your gemstones and power some stuff to make ourselves super advanced, super powerful, so we can just take down any threat that ever comes our way because we know you guys are a threat, so let's just make ourselves super powerful and super strong. It would be super interesting to see that, you know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure that could happen. Will it happen? I don't know. Because are humans that big of a threat against an alien species? It depends. If we did have the technology and stuff, probably. But if we didn't, probably not. That's a 50-50 type of option for me, you know what I mean? Like, the Earth's almost been destroyed several times by them, so I'm pretty sure some governments would be like, get that shit under control, and let's take that power for ourselves. So that would be really interesting for me to see. I'm sure for everybody to see. Like, that's one of my top picks of what I kind of want to happen, because I think that'd be an interesting dynamic where humans start fighting back and actually like can win. That'd be crazy. Even if they had the diamonds on the ropes, that'd be like whoa, like whoa. That'd be super cool. And yeah, it'd be cool just to look at that. And I guess there's a fifth option too, and that's just like it will be like a kind of like a family slice of life show. That's what you would call them, right? Where Steven might go to school or something like that, and then there might be some shenanigans, and there's no real villain, you know. Maybe Kevin will be the villain if you remember Kevin. Just Steven doing some shenanigans, working on his love life with Connie and stuff like that. Yeah, that would be the lesser one out of all the three, of all the five, I guess, at this point. That'd be the lesser one, but I guess I'd still watch it. I mean, it might be all towny episodes basically, with slightly better jokes, maybe. I don't know. I don't really like slice of life stuff, but sometimes I'll watch them, and if that's all what season 6 is, I'm gonna watch it, even though it's probably gonna be terrible. Hopefully not. Hopefully there is a villain. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit the bell notification because that's the best way to keep up with my videos and my content. Go down to the description below to my Twitter. I already said hit the bell. Like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. And as always, our friends, stay sane. Peace. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, you should check out this one or this one. Or, click right there because that will subscribe to my channel. That middle one right there. Anyways, I hope you liked it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Go to my Twitter and follow. And as always, my friends, stay sane. Peace.